Hey, Survival Nation. Welcome to Skilled Survival Alliance Expert Survival Interview. Today, we have our very own Just In Case Jack here to chat with us about bugging out and some of the mistakes many people make. So I want to thank Jack for taking the time out of his busy day to answer a few survival questions.
You bet, Brent. Good to be here.
Hey, I'm excited. Let's jump right in, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So, Jack, in your experience, what are the biggest mistakes you see people make when they begin to build their bug out bags?
Yeah, there's a couple mistakes that people make when they start off building their bug out bags. The probably the biggest I see is people get just really excited about it, which is great. That's the motivation you want to really get your bag going. But there's some other factors involved than just how much gear you can put in your bag, right? One of the biggest thing is weight. I think people oftentimes put way too much stuff in their bag. And another reason why weight is important is because how much stuff do you need to put in your bag if you don't know where you're bugging out to? So you need to have a bug out location, and you really need to have a bug out plan. So if you know your plan, you know how far you need to travel, then you know what size bag you need, and you know how much resources to put in that bag. And that's really the right way to go about it. So people are basically putting the cart before the horse when they decide, hey, I'm going to buy all this stuff and put it in this bag, and then I'm ready to go. Well, if you have to go 60 miles, do you have the right amount of stuff? And if you have a 100-pound bag at the end of the day, that's going to slow you down. That's way too much gear. You can't carry 4 guns. You can't carry 1,000 rounds of ammo. Sure, you need self-defense weapons. You need some type of firearm is what I recommend, but you need to think about caching and all those things as well. So somebody who's excited about their bug out bag, they really just miss the bigger picture.
Right. Now, so if somebody picks a location that's, say, 40 miles away, how long is it going to take them to get there?
Yeah, I've done lots of backpacking in my experience, and it's something I really enjoyed. And I found that anything over 10 miles in a day with 40 or 50 pounds on your back is a hell of a day, and you better be in good shape to be able to do that. So sure, when shit hits fan, you're going to have a lot of adrenaline. That's going to carry you through. But I would say you're going to do about 10 miles a day. And if you do more than that, you're just going to burn yourself out, and you're going to put you and your family at risk. So at 40 miles, that's four solid days of hiking, maybe 5. And in that time, you're going to have to find water. You're going to have enough food on hand. You're just going to, you have to think about all those things. So,
yeah, no. So, I mean, I can really see how, 40 miles with a 50-pound pack on your bag can suck. But about 100-pound bag would obviously make that trip suck a little more. So,
and the thing is, a lot of people who are putting their bug out bags, I mean, how many people actually work out 4 or 5 times a week, right?
Right.
They're probably just go to work and there's no time, or they have kids and they don't work out regularly, and then they're going to expect to just put this 50 or 60 or 70-pound pack on and then hike 40 miles. Some people are in shape for that. A lot of people aren't. So, that's one of the other big mistakes I see is, hey, let's get this bag and fill it full of stuff, and then it's too heavy, and you're really not fit for it either. So
would it be safe to say something like, you can think of pack weight for bugging out as gravity is for jumping, and that it's a universal limiting truth that a lot of people tend to ignore?
Yeah, that's one way to look at it. Like, at the end of the day, there's limits, and bug out bag weight is your limit to your bug out plan. And distance plays a factor, right? If you're only bugging out 5 miles, then obviously you just need a small day pack and you don't even need any food, right? But like you said, 40, 50, 60 miles, and you really have to have a good plan for that. And the weight is the number one universal truth.
Okay, so it sounds like someone new to the idea of bugging out should find a bug out location first, so they know how far they need to travel, and then focus on keeping their pack weight down. Does that sum it up pretty well?
Yeah, I think that's probably the smarter of the two approaches versus starting off with your bug out bag. You should think, hey, where am I headed